Oh, yeah. What a bunch of idiots. Oh, boy. I don't know what's wrong with these people. People are so dumb. How is this? Hmm. Hey, Starlight. How you doing, sweetheart? How's Poppy? She's fantastic. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really happy she's okay. Poor sake. All right, cool. Yep. As much as we love them, they do aggravate the shit out of us. That's for sure. That's one thing I don't miss is Diamond aggravating the hell out of me and putting me through hell and back. But I do miss her a lot, though. I wish she was still here. She's my cuddle buddy. I wish I could still cuddle with her and pet her and she could watch me work. But unfortunately, yeah, she's not here anymore. But it's all good. I can't believe these people. These people are crazy. I can't believe how many people are like going against law enforcement and acting crazy. These people like they ain't got no fucking jobs or something. I have no time to protest or go out in the street and act crazy and shit. Like, who are these people? What the hell are they doing? These people are mental, really mental. Every day I'm watching these people fight the police and ICE. These people are fucking nuts. Hey, Barbie. Yeah, it does take time, but it's all good. Good. These people really are mental. There's like pure videos on Facebook of a bunch of idiots who are like throwing things at the police, edging them on, aggravating them. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't. I don't know. So crazy. Crazy, crazy people. Crazy people. I don't know what these people got in their drink. Uh, yeah, I got my door wide open. It's really nice outside. It's not cold. It's like 60 something. It's so nice. Got the crickets making noise. I had my doors closed all this time because my stupid neighbor he burns wood in his chimney and I can smell it over here all the time. But apparently it's gone. He must have gone in his bed and the fire's out now. But I just opened up my door about maybe 30 minutes ago because I had it closed all this time. So now I don't smell no dirty ass burning wood, and it's a nice breeze coming in here. Crickets are making off, so it's good. All good. It's in the 30s there. Shit, that's too damn cold. Hell no. Right now it's 65. 65 right now. So that's good. That's a nice temperature. Ow. Cramp in my foot. Ouch. Oh dang, 20. Hell no. That's too damn cold. I can't be in temperatures that cold. All right. Starlight, thanks for this the donation. I appreciate it. Let me see what's going on with Dave. Mm, mm. All right. Um, to answer the question, Starlight, I would say he will get the help that he needs. There might even be like another man that helps him, like a friend of his will offer his help, or if he asks somebody for help in any situation that he's in, he'll definitely receive the help that he needs. Um, I feel like he's trying to be balanced and trying to like get his, maintain the peace between people around him or the situation that he needs to be in. He's trying to like find like the right balance and the right way to go about these things. I also feel he's very uncertain about how things are gonna go. Anybody giving him advice or like showing him some type of like way or giving him some wisdom, he's kind of like, you know what, just shut up and leave me alone, and I'll do it myself, and don't worry about me. He might be standoffish. um like he might be a little, it's almost like he doesn't really want help or need help, but there is some people who is like over helping him or like wanting him to do something, but like he's like unsure about it. But there is like a friend of his, a young man that's gonna help him and like give him some type of proposition, or allow him to help him to overcome his challenge or whatever this is. But it looks like he's gonna be successful in the long run. But it looks like he's tired. Yeah. I don't see him taking any advice. And if you give him too much or anybody gives him too much, he'll argue with you or he'll babble on about, hey, let's leave me the fuck alone, So I would say leave him alone and let him like deal with it. I feel like he's tired and he's like, he knows what he has to do, but he's just like taking it day by day. Because I get good cards here. I got all like good stuff. So I to answer your question, I feel like he'll get what he needs, but it's gonna be a task. Like, yeah, like he's gonna eventually get better. But yeah, well, I feel like he'll get what he needs. I feel like some guy's helping him out, and this person's like saying, "Hey, look, I'm gonna deal with you whether you like it or not, and then this is gonna be the balance that you need." But he's arguing with people. He's arguing with everybody and saying everybody leave him alone, and he can do this, and that's a sign of someone who does those things. But I feel like he'll be okay. And whoever's helping him, this man who's helping him, is like could be someone a bit younger than him, and someone who's offering him like the help that he needs and making sure that he's okay and he doesn't like fall into any type of bad thing. But I do see him arguing a lot, and it's like going on and on about like, hey, I don't need nobody, that type of shit. Like by the end of the month, I think that he'll be a bit better. I think that he has what he needs, but he still won't be happy. It looks like he's wasting money on stuff, or like he might be planning on like just doing something. Looks like he's got a lot of self confidence, and it's all about him. Like he's the type of person that he relies on himself. He knows he has the free will to do what he wants. He can be kind of tricky at times, but I do get that by the end of the month, it looks like he'll be okay. So I would say just give it some time, like, and then he'll be fine. Looks like people are communicating with him from now to the end of the month, making sure he's okay. Looks like he has people that care about him, but like it looks like he's wasting money on a lot of things, and he needs to like sort his finances out, and then he'll be all right. Like it looks like he has everything, but he's still not happy with stuff. Like. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? Okay. Yeah. Money on alcohol. But it looks like he's getting help. I see a man helping him out. So whoever this guy is, it looks like he's close with this person. Could be a best friend or a brother, cousin, somebody like that helps him out and just sorts his shit out. Like tells him, look, man, come on, bro. You gotta stop, spending money on alcohol and doing this shit and get your shit together. It looks like somebody's keeping him in check, and communicating with him a lot. But I don't see nothing bad happening to him. At least not right now, and not this month. But I do see him like not being happy with, being bothered by everyone and things like that. I actually don't get no like no addiction cards or nothing that he's gonna like fall into any type of situation. It just looks like he spends a lot of money on alcohol or shit, you know. But there is a man that's helping him out and making sure that he doesn't get deceived by him, or lied to. But there's a lot of communication going on, so looks like it'll be all right. You're home finally, Mystical. Good. Glad you're home. I'm doing good. It's been a good day today. The energy was nice. Okay, he lives next to a guy. Okay, cool. Then that person must be taking care of him or like checking on him and shit. Looks like he'll be all right, Starlight. I don't get nothing else like bad or anything. Looks like he'll be fine. I think he'll get the help he needs, especially from this, person that lives next to him. I had a good day today. I didn't do any work at all, which was a miracle. And it rained. It was raining last night, this morning. It rained on and off. I took a break. I picked up my mom. I took her to this grocery store that's about 20 minutes away from here. Probably a little longer than that, maybe 25 minutes away. Not bad. It's not that bad of a drive. I picked her up and I said, Mom, look, I want to take you out of this damn house. We're going to go to this other store and see if they got the things that you couldn't get at the other store. Oh no. She's like, no, you're going to waste all this gas and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, Mom, let's go. I'm sick and tired of, you know, not doing anything. Let's go. I bust my ass all week on the house. The roof's done. Let's go for a drive. Let's go to the store and see if we can find the things that you're missing. No problem, Starlight, anytime. And thank you too. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can send them, healing energy and all that stuff. You can send them everything, pray for them, and that's going to help them because it's coming from you genuinely. So yeah, I went with my mom. We went to this store and she ended up getting everything she needed that wasn't at the other store. It was so crazy. I can't believe how things work the way it does. Like everything's just, happening the way it's supposed to. So we went to this store and my mom was like, I haven't been here. Like I've only been here once in my whole life. And I'm like, Mom, I love coming to this place. I know it's farther away and you waste more time and gas. But I said, Mom, this place is nice. So it's a different grocery store. My mom's only been there once in her whole life. And I've been there a few times. So I went there with her. I said, Mom, we're going to go. So she got all the stuff she needed. And then she was mad at me because I paid for her groceries. And I said, Mom, it's for you in memory of Dad. Just please take it and just be quiet. So, and then then she bought some pork rinds, right? I kind of like pork rinds. They're all right. But she said she hasn't had them forever. And she saw them. I said, Mom, take them. She goes, oh, no, I don't know. I like them. I said, well, take them. Let's go. So she got them. So when she got in the van, she opened them up and started eating them. She was crunching in the back. It was funny as shit. I was like, check my mom. I was happy. Like she's coming around. Like she has her days where she's like really upset. She has her days where she's cool, like she's normal and she doesn't think about, the bullshit and stuff. So I was really happy that she said yes to go to the store and went and she got everything she needed. So now she has food and stuff for the rest of the week. So I'm like, yes, finally. She got everything she needed. So that was pretty fun. We had a good time together. So it was nice. I just want her to get out of the house. Like I don't want her to be there all day, every day. So Starlight, you said, can you update your list for your birthday? Like which list? You mean the? I'm not sure which list you mean. Yeah, we both need it, between my dog and my dad, we both lost the being that we were closest to. So all we have is each other now. So I might as well hang out with my mom. I've been there all week painting the house, painting the roof, I mean. And today the weather was shitty, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go pick her up. We're gonna go to this other store and we're just gonna look at shit, and we end up buying everything we needed. So it was nice. Oh, the Amazon wish list. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I haven't even been on there forever, to be honest. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been on there. Let me see what I got on here. I have a bunch of tools on there, tarot cards, clothes. I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, I don't know what you want me to update, but I can delete that. I can delete that. And I can delete that because I already got something like that. What is this again? Um, what is this? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll keep that on there. I like that. That's a good little set. Cool. All right. Let me see what this is. Cool. Let me see what this is. Might delete that too. Yeah. Yeah, I'll update it, Starlight, because it's got. I just took a lot of stuff off of there that I already have and don't really care for. But I'll update it. But the thing, and I always tell everybody, if it's on my wish list, then I want it or I like it, or you know, every year people tell me update it, but the things that are on there, no one buys me. So why am I gonna update it if that's my wish list? Damn it. So yeah, I took a few things off of there, so I'll actually add things on there. Nah, she doesn't wear scarves, and it doesn't get that cold here. And she's wearing all black now, which I don't like. I mean, I wear black a lot too, but she's wearing black, as a widow, you know. It's like her thing now. She says she has to do it for at least a year. And I'm like, Mom, you ain't gotta wear black. And if you don't wear black, who fucking cares what these people say? Tell them kiss your ass. Somebody says, "Oh, your mom doesn't wear black. She doesn't respect the death of your father." I'll punch them right in their nose. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I think it's dumb to wear black if you're a widow. Just my opinion. I just think that people shouldn't do it. Just wear whatever you want. The person that passed away doesn't want that shit to happen. They don't want you to wear that shit. But yeah, she doesn't wear scarves because here it doesn't get like cold like that. She wears sweaters and shit like that. But she wears all, dark clothes now, unfortunately. During the day, if she's home, she doesn't wear it. But if she goes out, she wants to wear that type of clothes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I just don't agree with it. I don't really like the fact that she wears that stuff. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's her choice, I don't mind. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I'll update the list, Starlight. I'll look on here and see what they got. I have to like remember some things. There was something I was gonna put on that list eventually, but I can't remember, to be honest. I have so much shit. I have too much clothes, so I kind of don't really want a whole heap of clothes and stuff. But I have too much as it is. But there's some pretty cool shit on here. I'm looking at some stuff now. Not bad. Some nice stuff on here. Pretty good prices too. Amazon. Yeah, I'll put some new shit on there. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? What's the word? What's the word, Barrett? Yeah, but I'll figure out some. I'll look for some stuff that I can put on there. I just deleted half the list because there's so much shit on there that. But I remember back when people used to send me things and come on here, they were like, "Your list is boring." I'm like, "Well, that's the list that I have that I want stuff. So if I have a wish list, then that means I wish to have those things that are on there." And they're like, "Well, I want to get something else." I said, "Well, good. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna be mad. I appreciate everything. So to me, it doesn't matter. But if it's on the list, that means that I like it and I wouldn't mind having it. But some people are just annoying like that. That was back in the day. They were aggravating me. Put other things on there. It's boring. I was like, okay, I'll see what I can do for you. I wonder if they have this on here. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things on Amazon. It's crazy. I actually bought a tape deck off of here. The last thing I bought on here was a tape player because I have like 200 cassette tapes, and I went through 100 of them today with because I just got the cassette player, and I played 100 tapes. Like just scanned through them, not the whole thing, because I'd be still playing them. But I scanned through a lot of them and kept some, and then other ones they wouldn't play, and some of them were all messed up. And I have like 3 or 4 boxes of cassette tapes, so it's at least like 200 tapes or something like that altogether. And I went through at least 100 of them today because I want to like go through them and see what's on there. Because when I was younger, there was a lot of music that doesn't get played now, and I would like to like convert it over to the computer to see if I can save it, and then try and play some of that music when I go online. So it'll be nice to hear some of the old stuff. So I found at least 10 tapes that I like, but I have to go through the rest of them. But it's kind of fun going through it, listening to like old things and stuff. So it was nice to get. Oh, yeah. My sister's going to Portugal next month for work. She's going out there to get some stuff for her job. Every year she goes out there. So she'll probably bring me back some of the soccer stuff that I like Well, football. Yeah. She's going to Amsterdam, Germany, and Portugal for work. 10 days next month. She goes every year. You had to call Auto to have them change my MRI to another X-ray pass. That will cover my insurance. Oh god, that's crazy, Dan. It's a clusterfuck. As long as I'm handsome for you, Bobby, that's all that matters. Yeah. You see the foot doctor tomorrow, maybe get some antibiotics. Okay, cool. Well, at least you're alright, Dan. Glad you're okay for now. Just be a good boy and Spirit will take care of you. All right, let me see. I feel like I want to sneeze, but I can't. Oh Lord, it's always some bullshit. Fucking insurance companies. Yeah, I've heard of that before. Starlight putting an onion in your socks and all that overnight. Apparently, that shit works. Apparently, it works. I've never tried it, but apparently, it does work. I've seen it a few times. My neighbor loves banging shit. He's such an ass clown. He just has to bang shit no matter what time it is. It's 10 o'clock at night here and he's banging shit. Sometimes I want to go over there and bang his head up against the door. He'd be like, "What are you doing? I'm sick and tired of you banging shit. Get your shit together, bro, so I'm going to bang your head up against your door." I try to be nice. I try to think positive, but some people just aggravate me too much. I want to get like a nice calendar for this year, but I haven't found any decent calendars at all. All these calendars on here are all shit. I don't see anything. I wanted to make my own calendar. Then it gave me such a hard time. So annoying. I tried to put it all together and it just pissed me off. So I never even dealt with it. People there come together. Oh my god. Those people are whacked down. I can't believe that. What a bunch of idiots. Just like nothing. There's like no sports calendars on here. It's all like bullshit calendars. Let me type it in and see if what happens. Let me see. Uh, Let me see. Oh, here, ball kickoff. I wonder if it's actually. Huh. It doesn't even like show if it really is. Oh, it's raining. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. It's spring. It's raining. You can make a yearly calendar. Well, the pics that I like, yeah, I want to get one. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna ask her to see if she can find me one. But it's so difficult to get one online. Like I can't get no. There's no calendars like of any of my teams on their websites, and on Amazon, it's like some bullshit. Like it's like some fake ass shit they got on here. It's not really like a real sports calendar. It's all like they say it is, but it really isn't. Because I haven't had a sports calendar in a while because they don't. I don't know why or where I can get it, but I've tried everywhere. I even tried on the actual team's website and they still don't have them. And it's always like some like aftermarket thing that they make. It's always bullshit. And then it's not like another thing is I don't trust anything that's not on Prime. So like if it says it's gonna take like so long to get it, and they don't even when you click on it, it doesn't even show you all 12 months. And if it does, it's players that haven't played for the team in years. So it's a lot of it's like a lot of bullshit. It's like it's all like a makeshift calendar that they put up there and then they sell it to you and it's got the same shit on there the whole time. So annoying. Well, the only pics I like is like, pics of, my diamond and, my teams and things like that. That's the type of calendar I wanted to make. Was like my own things, like pictures of diamond, stuff like that. But it's so annoying. antibiotics. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Healthcare is ridiculous here as well. It's a joke. You be waiting forever just to get in. That's why I pray every day to keep to like for spirit to work on me and make sure they're my doctor, because I don't want to be in no room and no hospital and all that shit. I beg God every day for me not to be in no hospital. That's the last thing I need. That's the last place I want to be. Everybody doesn't want to be there anyway, but some people like it there, not me. Hell no. No, no. No. Yep. It's crazy. Crazy ass people. Let's see. I wonder if my sports place has calendars. See, they ain't got none. It's all bullshit. I don't understand it. How the fuck does your sports team not have their own calendar? Like, that makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense at all. Like, don't you think that the fans want their sports calendars? Like, why is it not on there? I don't know. As I know, I mean, that's something they can make money on, so I don't know why they wouldn't have like a team calendar. Don't make no sense. Mm. I always look for it, but it don't make no sense why there's not. I mean, I remember like 3 years ago I got one, and after that they must have stopped making them. I guess they don't sell them. I don't know. Maybe they don't sell enough of them. Maybe they don't. See, every time I punch it in there, it doesn't say anything. It just shows me cheerleader ones. They show me the cheerleaders of the teams. All this bullshit. I don't understand why it does that. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? You good? Hey Blue Nile, how you doing? Doesn't show. I don't know. Nope. No, it doesn't show anything at all. That's so dumb. This don't make any sense. Anyway, I guess I'm not meant to know. It's so dumb. I have no idea why it does that. Well, okay, Virgo, drive home safe. Blue Nile, um, as of the first of this year, my price is going up. Just to let you know. But I'm doing good, and it's good to see you. Thanks for asking. It's $10 a question, so it went up. So instead of 5, it's 10. Cool. Oh boy. It just rained for literally 5 minutes, and that's it. I don't even hear it anymore. It literally rained for 5 minutes. I thought I heard it. Next thing you know, boom, it's finished. Okay, thanks, Bruno. I appreciate it. I had to put up my price this year. You can ask your question when you're ready, Bruno. Thank you. Hopefully they sort their shit out, Dan. And hopefully you get what you need, bro. Can't believe how annoying those people are. I swear, it's so annoying. Yeah, Blue Nile, I did it for a few reasons. I felt like I needed to bring it up. And I don't like, I didn't want to do it, but I felt like I had to for many reasons. Uh, One of the main reasons is getting people like, you know, some people are taking advantage of the price, and I was getting kind of annoyed at that. So, you know, and not paying like the full price, so it was even more irritating. So I said, oh well, I might as well put it up so that way, you know, so I can get rid of those people that aggravate me and that are cheap. I know, sweetheart, and I appreciate that. You know, and like always, I'll always give, you know, the best answer I can. Ain't nothing gonna change. So there was a few people in here that aggravated me. I wish we had free healthcare, Starlight. That'd be nice. Some countries they do, but not in the United States and not in Bermuda. That would definitely not happen. Hell no. Yeah, right. Free healthcare. That'd be a fucking miracle. It should be, but it never will be. That's for sure. Yeah, Starlight. That's why I kind of, you know, um, I don't see it. Blue now. It didn't show up. No, I don't see it. Last thing you said was I posted. Not sure if you can see it or if it's been hidden. So maybe you have to like word it different or something. I don't know. I don't see it at all. Well, does anybody else see Blue Nile's question? Because I don't. I don't even. I don't see it at all. Nope. I don't see anything, sweetheart. Nothing at all. That's weird. Yeah. Dan doesn't see it. Yeah, maybe they won't let you say certain things, I guess. Maybe just rearrange it a bit. Yeah, I don't see anything. Nope. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. I got it now. Okay, he says, saw a post of my ex and the guy seems like he's going through something. Any idea on what? I feel curious given how things ended. All right, let me see. Hmm. Well, it looks like he's going through some situation where he's working hard, but he's still not getting over. Looks like he's trying to like find his balance and find his way in life. If he has issues with his father, he's probably having issues with his father. Because I get like an elderly man that he's dealing with that's that is being weird, or him and his dad's probably going through something, or him and like an older man's going through some situations where they're fighting, conflict, obstacles, talking back and forth to each other, struggling like to speak to each other in effectiveness and like just feeling drained from this person. So it looks like him and his dad are going at it, you know? He doesn't get along with his dad. Yeah. Well, there you go. So it looks like he had a big fight with his dad. And this is what it's all about. Because I see an older man here, like the emperor reverses a man that's aggravating him, somebody older than him. So usually a father, brother, uncle, somebody like that. So it looks like he's working very hard and he's trying to get success and trying to reorganize his life and putting in a lot of efforts. But it looks like he's tired here and he's not getting ahead as much as he wants to. But he's trying to maintain peace with his dad. But it looks like his dad is like getting in the way or arguing with his dad. I see fighting here, struggling back and forth, conflict. Ah, so that makes sense then. So that's what it's about. It's about struggling to pay, working hard and still not getting over. And his dad is like, weak and not really has a lack of strength and ineffective. So it looks like it's all on him. So it looks like he's struggling a lot. Him and his dad they could be arguing about the mortgage and the house and but he's trying to maintain peace just for the sake of it. And it looks like he's trying to be very firm and trying to stay balanced and trying to like force himself to work and to be not have conflict with his dad. But it looks like he's gonna keep on putting in the effort, and his efforts are like gonna be due, and he'll be eventually, getting what he wants. He'll get some type of progress in the next 7 months. So, but that's what it is, Blue Nile. Him and his dad going at it. Him struggling to deal with his dad, working hard, same thing, same time, same stuff. Just trying to get over. It's like a 50-50 thing he's got going on here. It's like he's trying to do everything he can, but it's still, his dad's still aggravating him. So, well, if you told him not to do it and he did it, he's probably like, well, Blue Nile told me not to do it, but here I am, stuck. So, that's what's going on. Oh, well, I was right. I still see him being active and trying to get things done and stuff like that. But it looks like he's happy to be him and be in that hum, even though he's struggling. But he doesn't really have any true friends around him. He doesn't really have a decent partner around him. He's very biased and against everyone, or he thinks people are unfair towards him. So he's like home and work, and that's it. And he's just trying to be happy at home, but it looks like he's going to continue to put in effort in the next couple months. So it looks like he's trying to deal with his home and stay home as much as he, deal with the home as much as he can. He told me it's his childhood home. Oh, there you go. So everything you're saying is confirmed in the cards. So that's what he's going through. Well, you live and learn, right, Bruno? You live and learn. Sometimes you get, you get rid of the person that helps you the most for the ones that don't give a shit about you. Always happens. It's just the way it is. But what it is preparing you to get away from somebody who didn't give a shit about you. You know, that's all it is. Spirit prepares us and gets us away. Yeah. Sometimes millionaires aren't happy. I know a lot of millionaires that aren't happy. Sometimes money is never gonna buy you happiness, or money can't buy you health and the right person. And sometimes money will always, get in the way. Yeah. Nope. Money can't do that. Yep. Money will never change me and change my life. Never. I'll never use money for anything but to pay for my bills and to do things and help people. But money's never been like, the love of my life. I'm very smart when it comes to money and dealing with it. And I always promise myself, if I ever get into a relationship or live with someone or be in a marriage, I would never share my bank account with the person that I'm with, because that's the worst thing you could do is have joint accounts and all that shit, and it all goes and hits you in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You did the right thing. Yeah. Nope. Some people can be very happy with money because they're helping people with it. There's a different type of money happiness. Well, because you didn't, it made him probably feel some type of way. And that's how it is. A lot of people look at me like that too. They're like, oh, he didn't even ask me for $1. He doesn't even care about money. He doesn't even talk to me about money. This is weird. I don't want this guy. Something wrong with him. Oh well. Like I said, I don't need your money. I want your heart, not your money. I want your heart to mourn for me. I want your heart to be mine. And your I don't give a fuck about no money. Yeah. I just got my inheritance 2 weeks ago. After 2 years of waiting, I have my inheritance and I don't even give a fuck. It doesn't bother me. I didn't go out and buy a whole heap of shit because I got more money. It don't bother me. You know, I rather just be happy knowing that I have it and happy that I can help my mom and use that to help my mom, in the house and everything else. And that's it. And just help whoever, that I need to help and help myself and use that money to pay whatever I need to pay for. But I'm not just gonna go out there and just splurge it on shit and waste it all. Hell no. And that's the thing. I don't really care about that shit. When my dad died a couple months ago, he didn't take anything with him. And all he worried about was money and having enough. And my mom, she doesn't even care. She doesn't care about money that much. She does to a certain point, but she don't really give a fuck. She don't talk about money. We went to the grocery store today and I paid for her groceries. And I told her, you don't worry about it. She was mad at me, but I said, look, mom, I'll pay this time. Don't worry about it. Oh, I told you I don't want you to pay for my groceries. You did all this work for me. I'm like, yeah, too bad I paid for it. Get over it. But it's good to help. Dan, that's most Leos are like that. Thank God you're not. Or at least we don't know. You're still our favorite Leo, bro. We don't really know too much nice Leos. But yeah, you could be our favorite. Karma's always the case. Karma's always there for everybody. I like to be everybody's plate of karma. Remember what you did to me? Now I'm going to be your plate of karma. Hey, that's good. See, Virgos have a good sense of humor. I have no Leos in my family. I don't have no Leos in my family, so I'm good. I don't have to deal with those people. It's still Capricorn. It's another week of Capricorn left. Thank God. Then we finally get into Aquarius world. My time. Thank God. One more week of Capricorn, and then we go into Aqua time. Yay! Finally. Oh, absolutely. Time's been flying. I can't believe it's like the 14th already. We're halfway through January. Well, according to astrology, Aquarius is going to have a good year. A lot of people are going to have a good year. It's been a long cycle for a lot of people, and apparently a lot of things in astrology are haven't been like this in years and years and years. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. No problem, Bruno. It's good seeing you, and I hope everything works out for you and keep studying, stay in school. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I know it's late for you there. My nephew is like in the UK in college in Bournemouth. He's liking it. He's doing exams right now, so he's kind of like all over the place, but he's liking it. He was here for 3 weeks and then he went back. Yeah, he is. He's doing good. He loves the UK. Has his friends out there. You know, he's nice. He's good. He's having fun. I just wanted to tell you that. Yeah. I might go out there to visit him eventually. I wouldn't mind going out there. We'll see. I haven't been to England in years. Last time I went to London, I went to London and I went to Germany. It was 2010, I think. 2000 no, 2012 or something like that. I might go out there. I'll see what happens. I want to go to Portugal. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Portugal. I want to go to Portugal. Good night, Bruno. Take care, sweetheart. But this year, I definitely want to go and watch the World Cup. It's in the United States this year, Canada and Mexico. So I would love to go watch a World Cup game in the United States this year in June, July. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna save up to go on that so I can go watch Portugal play. That'll be like the closest I can really get to watching a Portugal game without going so far. Portugal plays in Houston twice during the World Cup. I wouldn't mind going to Houston, but I'd have to go here to Atlanta and then Atlanta um to Houston. So I don't know. I might go. I'll see what happens. I have to see how everything pans out. I don't like to make plans because then God laughs at me. So I rather wait for like a month before and see how it all goes. So in May, I'll make a decision because now I don't have Diamond to hold me back from going away, and I never wanted to leave her with anybody or the vet. So now I'm free. I don't have no one. I don't have to pay nobody to take care of her. I don't want to put her in a vet. So now I'm free to go away. So I can go whenever I want now. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind going there. I wouldn't mind traveling this year. I haven't been away in 6 years. The last time I went away was the year of COVID, 2020, January. January 20th, 2020 was the last time I went away. So it's going to be 6 years next week that I haven't been away. I haven't been on any trips, nothing. My passport's still valid for another 2 years. So my passport ends in 2028. So I can still go away. My passport's good. But I really want to go to the World Cup this year. I love football, so I always wanted to see Portugal play. So when I go, I might go to Houston and watch 2 games. So we'll see. Hey Marilyn. Marilyn just comes out of nowhere. She'd be like, "Where did you go?" I went someplace on earth. Now I went to Boston. I always go to Boston so I can go watch my teams play. I went to watch a basketball game. I went for like 5 days. I went from the 15th to the 20th. And then when I got home, about a month later, everybody was talking about COVID. And then I refused to get the shot, so I never went away. I was like, fuck you and your airplanes and your trips and everything else. I'm not getting no jab just to go away. Hell no. So now I can go now because I don't need it. The jab shit's over. So, been over. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I didn't go. But I'm a big Boston fan. I have family and friends in Boston. One of my best friends lives in Boston. And all my teams are there. So I would love to go back there. And this year, the World Cup, they're gonna play a few games in Boston. So hopefully I get to go. You know. Did I ever get COVID? Nah. I mean I got sick during COVID, but it was only for like 3 days. So I don't know if it was like the flu or if it was really COVID. So but I believe I got COVID, but I never like tested for it or anything like that. But I was like I got headaches and I felt sick for like 3 days, but that's it. I never really like, had COVID like that. But yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, I don't. Dan, you said you got jabbed so many times and registered with the Department of Aging. Yeah, my oldest sister, she got jabbed a few times because she's a school teacher, so she had to get it. But me, I one of my clients stopped, didn't hire me because I didn't get it, and I told them, "Oh well, I don't give a fuck. Don't bother me. I'm not getting it. It ain't happening." Hell to the no. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? Yeah, that was one of the main reasons I didn't go. That's one of the main reasons I didn't go away because all of that, you have to have a job in order to go away. And then everybody was like scared and telling me to get it. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, sorry, guys, I don't do that. I believe in God, so you guys should too. If you believe in God, you don't have to get those things. But see, that's the problem. People are like, well, I do believe in God, but, but nothing. If you believe, then you won't get nothing. Fuck's your problem. See how I turned out? Perfectly fine. Yeah. I just ask spirit every day to make sure I don't get it. make sure I don't need it, make sure I don't get sick, and I'll do my part, and that's it. I actually ask Spirit to allow me to be their example, and that's why I never really got sick or I never had to get it, because I wanted to be that person that says, "See, told you you don't need it. You just gotta pray." You know. So a lot of people have their, their ways, about it. Some people said, "Fuck it," get it. Some people had no choice but to get it because of their jobs, and they didn't want to fight against it because they'll lose their jobs or they couldn't go to work. They made it to a point where made they wanted to make it mandatory at one point, but that weren't gonna happen. But because I was self-employed, it was my choice. I didn't have to get it. But they called me one day. I was like, "Oh, we don't see your name on here. You should get it." And I'm like, "Nah, no thanks." I remember my mom and dad, they regretted getting it because after they got it, they got sick and they felt like shit and it fucked with them and stuff. And I'm like, "Yeah, I tell you not to get it. So I tell you guys millions of times, just believe in God and you'll be all right. Let God be your backs." But people didn't listen to me. They don't care. I was on here preaching every day, but nobody cared. But the ones that got it and never got sick and never had problems, great. Because I used to tell people, if you did get it, right, just close your eyes and imagine it going right through your body and right out of your ass. Or imagine yourself cleansing yourself, that shit out of you. That's all. And it'll work, you know. It was all a form of making money and shit like that and just having control and power and shit like that. Just fucking bullshit. To reach their end, I know it's a touchy subject for a lot of people, but a lot of people used to come in here and tell me to get it, that I was making a mistake. And I used to tell them, mind your own business and don't tell me what the fuck to do. So, and I was here every day. So I didn't really care what they said. I lost a few friends over that shit, but I really don't care. You ain't really my friend if you don't accept my opinion. I'm accepting the fact that you got it. You know, you do what you want. Your body, your choice. Hmm. Yeah, I remember that, Dan. A lot of people used to say that they got it in school for measles, chicken pox, and all that stuff. Because back in the day, there was a clinic here for children, and we used to get a shot for the flu. And then after we got the shot, we would get the flu a month later. You used to get a flu shot and then get the flu. What's the sense of getting a shot if you're gonna get the flu then? Because that shit is just all bullshit. It's just a matter of making money. You know, it's so dumb. But anyway, it don't bother me. I ain't doing none of that shit. Hey Matt, what's up, bro? How you been? I actually got in trouble one time on here talking about it. That's why I don't like talking about it too much. But I was on here talking about it one day, and then YouTube sent me a message saying that I can't give out medical advice or I can't be talking about medical things and shit. And I'm like, someone snitched on me. Somebody was probably in here listening to me and said, "You need to, I'm going to report your live because you're a non vaxxer. I hate you. You need to get, you're the problem. Non vaxxers, you're the problem. You're the issue. It's your fault." How did that work out for you, jackass? I mean, I do it anyway. I don't give a fuck. Ain't bother me. Yeah, exactly. Like anybody who got it, I don't really. My whole family got it, so I still speak to everybody. You know, I don't care. People were disowning me because I wouldn't get it. I felt like I felt like I was always being, critiqued, and people disrespecting me because I wouldn't get it and telling me I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. You know, what the fuck you want me to do? I used to lie to people. I'd be like, I don't even like lying, but I used to lie to people. They'd be like, "Are you Vax, Mark?" I'm like, "Yep." I got one on this arm and one on that arm. And they used to laugh at me, say, "Oh yeah, that means you didn't get it. You're lying." And I used to laugh. I'm like, "Stop asking me that stupid ass question." Oh my God, you're the problem. You're the problem, you non vaxxer. You're the issue. I hate you. Exactly. I never asked anybody if they got it. I could care less. It didn't make no difference to me. My mom and dad got it, and they used to pressure me to get it. I'm like, "Mom, Dad, I'm not getting that shit." And I used to tell them, if you go to church every Sunday, right, and you believe in God, then why are you getting it? You don't have to get it. You're both retired. So you ain't got to have nobody tell you get that shit. Oh, my doctor told me to get it. I said, fuck that doctor. I ain't getting it. Hell no. But some people had to get it because of their jobs, and they were pressured to get it. And some people like felt like they had to get it or else they'll die. Or, they were sick or something. They didn't want to get extra sick. So that day, it's all cool. Like I said, I don't care who got it and who didn't get it. I just don't want people to look at me and say, "Oh yeah, you're the problem that COVID's out there." I'm not the problem. The problem is the person who invented it and the person who made it. They're the problem, not me. Hell no. And look, a lot of people got it and they didn't get affected by it. You know? How many people got it and are still alive? Plenty of people. Some people, my sister got it, my nephews got it, and everybody's fine. You know? Everybody's okay. It's fine. You can get it. It won't affect you sometimes, and sometimes it will. So if you got it and it didn't affect your life, then who cares? It's like not even getting it. Because everybody's body's different, right? So if your body's different, then you're gonna get affected by it differently. So it's all good. Yeah, exactly. I don't really care, like, who got it and who didn't. Nobody even talks about it anymore. But I still see idiots wearing masks. Here in Bermuda, there was a lady today at the grocery store. She was wearing a mask. And I'm like, you look like a dumbass clown. The fuck you doing wearing a mask for? That shit ain't gonna save you. Soon as you're breathing in your own fucking germs. I hope you brush your teeth. You be smelling your dirty ass breath, old hag. And wearing them stupid ass masks and shit, man. Throw that shit in the trash. Breathe the fresh air. You'll be fine. Good. Your faith in God should be the result of how you end up. And and to answer that question, Dan, who knows what it did to everybody's, bodies later? I mean, it all depends on how sick you are, it depends on how you are as your body, because a lot of people are like immune to a lot of things, right? So they have to have medication and they have to live you know, pills and shit like that because that's the way their bodies are, right? Some people are so sick that they have to take medication, but that's up to them, right? But at the end of the day, some people just need it and some people don't. Some people are blessed where they don't need to take medication and they don't have to, and they just use natural things, or they just pray, or they just believe that they're okay. Some people's bodies are just naturally, fine, where they don't have problems. Because your body is your biggest thing. See, your body deflects all the bullshit if you eat the right things, or you do the right things. You could be the fittest person in the world and run down the street and have a heart attack. It's life. Your heart can malfunction, or you can overwork yourself, overexert yourself. That's life. I can sit here and say tons of things, but it all depends on the person. You know, all depends on the person and how you want to live your life. Marilyn, you said, do you take any medications when you're sick? Not really. When I get sick, I drink Gatorade, water, and sometimes I'll eat like carbohydrates like bread and things like that to make sure my stomach has enough, or my body has enough energy and protein to fight off the sickness. And, medication don't really flow through this body that well. I don't really use medication that much. You know, I don't really take Tylenol and all that bullshit, and you know, I don't really do those things. What I do is I drink lemon tea, you know, ginger tea, lemon tea. Sometimes I go get a lemon from the store and peel off 2 pieces of lemon peel, and I'll put it in hot water with honey and drink that like 3 times a day, and it'll help me. Or you just drink straight lemon juice. It'll just clear out your insides. Be fine. Or cloves of garlic. If you eat like a 2 cloves of garlic, it'll completely empty out your whole system, and it'll make you feel better the next day. You're probably gonna shit your brains out, but it's just cleaning your insides. And then you won't feel sick the next day. You can eat raw onions, but I'm not supposed to give out medical information because I might get in trouble. Yeah, I don't really take pills and shit like that. I'm not really a pill popper. But like when I'm in a lot of pain, I'll take an Aleve. Aleve is the only pill that I pop that works with pain. But I only take one a day. I never take like 2 pills a day or 6 pills in a 24-hour period and shit like that. I don't really do all that. I don't really pop all them pills like that. I can't handle that shit. I rather do natural things. I'm sorry, Dan. It's the Aquarius in me. My bad. But that's what my even like headaches. I don't take no. I've said it on here plenty of times. My mom, she told me go get a handkerchief, roll it up, like fold it up in like a square, and put rubbing alcohol all over it and put it on your head for 25-30 minutes, and it'll cure your headache, and it does. It's better than popping 2 Tylenols. So I rather use rubbing alcohol and put it on a handkerchief and tie it around my head. And I even rub alcohol on all my aches and pains. I have a big ass bottle of alcohol over there I just bought because I just used one of them. The other one's almost finished. 70% rubbing alcohol, you use that, it cures a lot of things. You know, that's right. It helps. Turmeric capsules, I've heard about it. A lot of people tell me take turmeric, but I don't really do that either. I've never really tried that stuff. What I do is I do what works for me. which is the things I just mentioned. Yeah. I don't really take pills. I don't like swallowing pills and all that. It makes me feel weird. My body doesn't like pills, you know. Yeah, the best remedy for a headache is get a handkerchief, soak it with rubbing alcohol, and tie it around your forehead. And for like, you just lay down for like half an hour, and I guarantee your headache will go away. Mine does all the time. I don't even get headaches no more ever since I did it. I couldn't tell you the last time I got a headache. But when I was suffering from headaches for a while, my mom said, Mark, don't take no pills, just put the rubbing alcohol in that handkerchief and put it around your head and bang. I was like, all right, cool. I did it. After like a couple times, I never got a headache again. And if I do, I'll just do the same thing. Same thing with my back pain or my leg pain or any type of pain I have. I just rub alcohol all over it. Rubbing alcohol. That's why it's called rubbing alcohol. You rub it on you. Just don't put it on your private parts because it'll sting. But yeah, I use it all the time. I had to go get a brand new bottle because I use it a lot. I dump it all in my hand. I rub it all over, rub it all over my legs, my back. It works. Sometimes even if your ears are itching, if your ears itch or you have an ear ache, you take some rubbing alcohol, you dip your pinky finger in it and just go like that in your ear with the rubbing alcohol and it helps. Well, one time it actually went on there and it stung. You know, I accidentally spilled some on it, but it probably disinfected it a little bit. It was fine. It still works. It's good. I had a little groin pain one day, and it splashed on the jewels, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. But I usually have a lot of I have a lot of earaches, or I have like a lot of like my ear itches a lot. So when it does, I'll go get some rubbing alcohol, and I'll get a dropper and just drop a thing of alcohol in there, and it stings like crazy, and then it goes away. The itch goes away. Sometimes I use vinegar too. You just drop a vinegar in your ear, and it'll help. 'Cause that's the only problem like I really have a lot is itchy ears, and it's due to things that I eat sometimes. It triggers my ear. But yeah, rubbing alcohol is like a natural healer. It's very good. People talk about me all the time. A guy saw me at the grocery store yesterday. I was with my mom, and he says, "Man, I was just talking about you." And I was like, "No wonder my ears are itching." And he starts laughing, right? And I said, "What were you talking about?" He goes, "Oh, I was talking about back in the day when we guys are DJing." And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Are you still doing it?" He goes, "Yeah, time to time I do it." I said, "Oh, cool. I'm getting back into it." So he was telling me that, and I said, "No wonder my ear was itching," and it literally was because he was talking about me. See, my ears produce a lot of wax, believe it or not, man. And my ears have always been that way. One time, a lady, I would say about maybe, I would say 15 years ago, you know, I went to go see this doctor, this lady. She was an ear specialist. And she told me that my ears are very dry. and it produces a lot of like crusty wax and shit, and it probably tingles my ear and makes my ear itch. So she said to put a drop of vinegar and a drop of alcohol in each ear before I go to sleep. So I used to do that and it worked. I would never like I would never like itch my ear or rub my ear, or my ears are fine. So when I have like ear problems, I'll put a drop of vinegar and a drop of alcohol, rubbing alcohol in my ear, and then the itch will go away. And then all of a sudden, like I'll be driving my car and like a piece of wax will fall out of my ear naturally. Or I'll bend down and come back up and like a piece of wax will fall out. It's crazy shit. But she says it's due to like things that I eat sometimes. It'll trigger your ears to itch or your head or something like that. But my ears have been pretty good because I've been like using the rubbing alcohol. I'll dip my finger in the alcohol like that, and I'll just go like this real quick, and boom, it's fine. The itch will go away. So it all depends on what I eat too. Yeah, there you go, Barbie. Yeah, see, my mom swears down by rubbing alcohol all the time. She always does it, yeah. And I love it too because it works. She convinced me that it works, and it does. And even the doctor told me to use it for my ears, so it's nice. When my dad was like my age, he had a lot of headaches, and then now it happens to me. I get a lot of headaches, and then I just wrap that handkerchief with the alcohol around my head, and then it'll go away. It's been a while since I got a headache, which is good. The rubbing alcohol worked. No Tylenol, no, and rubbing alcohol is cheaper than pills, so that's good. And my mom told me for my backaches and my legs and all that is to and my right knee has so much pain in it sometimes when I'm on a ladder, and like I rub alcohol all over my knee before I go to sleep. Like when I come out of the shower, what I do is I rub alcohol all over my knees, my legs, and my back. And then like I won't put no clothes on for like probably like 10 minutes for the alcohol to like get in there. So that way the alcohol doesn't go all over my clothes and shit. And then I'll be fine after that. Good shit. What type of alcohol? I'll show you. This is the alcohol I use. You see what it says? Right? It says right there, first aid antiseptic for rubbing and massaging. So it's 70% alcohol. So it's actually meant for that, you know? It's good shit. And you can get the green one too. There's a green one as well. It's like there's a green one for like, oh, and you know what else? This is good for mosquito bites. If you get mosquito bites, nah, I don't drink. I haven't drank in over 8 years. I've never been an alcoholic. I never will be. A lot of my friends die from alcohol, so this is the only alcohol I'll be doing. This is the other alcohol I use. See, the green. You have a green one too. And this one, right, is very good for like, see, this one's good for, helps with relieve minor muscular aches, decreases minor cuts and decreases germs and minor cuts and scrapes. So if you got like a, if you get like a paper cut on your finger, um, you know, um, like you get like, you have a pain or arthritis or anything like that, or you have like a, sometimes I get like a cut from like cutting something, or I get like a splinter or something like that. Just put it right on it. It's fine. And then if you get like mosquito bites, you just dip your finger in here and just put it right on the mosquito bite, and it'll stop itching. That's what this is good for, is mosquito bites too. Rubbing alcohol. So this is all good shit. It's good for you. Yeah, I have those. Yeah, but I don't really use the like the pads, or I just put it right in my hand. I take the top off. I go like this, and I rub it all over my, like where my pains are. Yeah, this is that good. My mom swears down by this alcohol shit. That's why I got it. So the green one is like, it's got like that menthol type of smell. So it smells nice. I use this from time to time, and like it doesn't go bad. You know, like the expiry date, it doesn't go bad for a long time. Again, it doesn't really go bad anyway, but it's very nice. I love it, man. I love rubbing alcohol. Hey, Sophie. And then I got this type. I went to like this big warehouse place, and I got this big ass bottle for like $11, which is pretty good for here. So I got this big ass bottle. See the size difference? So I got this big ass one because I use it a lot, right? I always use this rubbing alcohol. So it's a different brand. It's called Ready Case. But I'm gonna try this one because it was cheap. It was like $11 for this big ass bottle. So it'll last me a long time. So I just bought this week, and it's good till 2028. So good to go. So yeah, that's what I do. I use this. My mom taught me to told me to use it all the time. So I need to take that one upstairs actually. So I have one upstairs. Yeah, the menthol one's nice. That's the one the green one's the menthol one. So I like that one. So yeah. Sophie says we Hispanic moms use Vicks for everything. Vicks is good too, yeah. My mom does that too, Barbie. My mom does that. She taught us to do that with our thumbnail. Yeah, I always get bit up by mosquitoes here, summertime. Those bastards, they love me. They go all over my arms, my legs. They piss me off. I got bit up by mosquitoes the other day at my mom's a couple weeks ago. I had him all over my hand. He bit my finger and my arm, and underneath here he bit me like three places. He got me, and I didn't even notice it. So my mom went and got the alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, and bang, I put it all over me like twice, and then that was it. You can actually use rubbing alcohol for you can actually use rubbing alcohol to deflect them off you, because if they land on you, they don't like that smell, so they're gonna go. And another thing you can do to get mosquitoes away from you is you can put like a dryer sheet inside your pocket, and then the smell from the dryer sheet, like bounce sheets, because bounce is like a very small, I mean, a very strong smell, right? A dry, if you put a dryer sheet inside your pocket or in your socks and let it hang out, and you're walking through like the woods, the mosquitoes ain't gonna bite you because they hate that smell. It's too strong. Yeah, we have a lot of mosquitoes in Bermuda. We got big bastards here, and they suck the shit out of you. Yeah, and they always get me. They love my legs. You know, they love me. They love my legs, my arms. They always bite my ass. Like, this guy's got some good blood. Bermuda has every. We're like the land of bugs, because we're an island, right? So we have a shit ton of bugs here. The other day there was a huge centipede crawling all over the tile on by the pool there. Thank God I got him. He was like about fucking 8 inches long. He was running like a bastard. I got him though. Every now and then I'll see a big ass centipede around, and I kill him because I don't like centipedes. They can kill you. If they sting you, you're in trouble. So the other day I saw a big ass one, like an 8 inch centipede crawling all over the tile by the pool. So I went inside, I got the bug spray, and I sprayed the shit out of him until he died. Yeah. It's not every day. Since I've been living here, I've probably seen about 3 or 4 centipedes, which is not bad. But that was probably the biggest one I ever saw was in my at my mom's after a hurricane. That was the biggest motherfucker I've ever seen. He was huge and thick. And when I caught him, he was going clack, 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 clack. So I told my mom, go get the spray. I'm gonna spray the shit out of his skull. So you just spray him and you kill him. I don't like to kill him because they're very good. They eat roaches and they eat bugs and all that shit. And centipedes shouldn't be killed, but they're bad though. They can get you. Like, they're creepy looking and I can't stand them. Ever since I saw that centipede, it gives me the creeps. I hate it, man. Yeah, we don't have no snakes here. No scorpions, no black widows. We have spiders here. We have a lot of spiders here, but not black widows. We have what are they called? Wolf spiders. We have wolf spiders. They look really nasty. They're big too. I killed a big ass one this year. I mean last year. He was up in the attic. I went up there and I saw this fucker on the ground. I said, "Oh yeah." I told my sister, "I'll keep an eye on him, and you go get the bug spray, because we can't let him out of our sight." You know. So I got him though. As long as I got him, that's all that matters. As long as they don't come inside, I'm happy. They can stay outside, but when they come inside, they gotta go. Yeah, daddy long legs. We have tons of those. But the biggest spider we have here is a wolf spider, and hang around they usually hang around like banana patches and shit. But yeah. Yeah. But the most annoying bug in my life is a cockroach. I can't stand a cockroach, man. Cockroaches are like the worst thing on earth to me. I hate fucking roaches. I hate them. When it's summertime, we have a lot of roaches and they're like flying around and shit. They're so fucking annoying. Ah, I hate them. Can't stand roaches, man. That's one thing I wish that if I had a wish, I would wish for all roaches to be extinct forever. Honest to God. But I don't see too many roaches around here no more thanks to Harry the Heron. We have herons here and they eat them. And I'm like, good. I love you fucking birds. That's the only bird I love. Any bird that eats insects and roaches, you're doing me a favor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Harry the Heron. Yeah, we have beetles here too. You know, we have beetles. We have a now this year in Bermuda we had yellow spiders. I killed one today coming across my. We have these yellow spiders. They're like really small though, and they jump a lot. And there was one on my crawling on my windshield today when I was driving, and I went like that, pop, and I killed him with my bare hands. And my nephew is like, "You're so gross, man. I would never touch those things." I was like, "He ain't gonna do nothing to you. It's fine. If I hit him, then he's gonna die. I ain't gonna take my shoe off or something. It'll be too late. I just blast him with my knuckle, and that's it. I give him a little quick whop, and that's it. He falls on the dash, and I just flick him off or flick him out to outside. But yeah, there's this year has been the year of this last year and now this year has been the year of the spider. We have a lot of spiders here. Tons of little yellow ones. I've never seen them in my life. They're everywhere. So, and it's very annoying seeing them. It pisses me off. But yeah, always some bullshit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on here for like 2 hours. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm had enough for today. It's nice and cool tonight, which is great. I'm so glad it's nice and cool today. But tomorrow morning I might come on here live. I'm gonna wash my dishes tomorrow morning and I'll probably go live and talk some shit and have some fun. It's supposed to be bad weather here tomorrow. It's supposed to be rainy, windy. Right now it's nice, but tomorrow apparently it's supposed to switch up and be very bad. So I'll probably be here all day tomorrow because of the weather. So yeah, it's 11:20 here, so I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep. I'm had enough for today. I've had a really nice day though. I ain't gonna lie. I was so happy to take my mom shopping and get her out of the house and pay for her groceries, and she got everything she needed. Tomorrow I'm gonna go down there and visit her again. I have some bread I got that she wanted, so I'll probably go there and have dinner with her tomorrow. I mean, lunch tomorrow with her. So just trying to do my part and do my thing, you know. So, but I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here. I might come on early in the morning and have a coffee and wash my dishes. Not too early, but I'll be here though. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. You have a good night, good day tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be here at some point in time in the morning. Unless you want to come here and wash my dishes. All right, guys. Good night.